Whitey Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction is going to be for Hunter x Hunter chapter 359, and until I get a Kurapika plushie or a Kahlua plushie, for right now, I'm going to have a live reaction with my little plushie Levy on my shoulder, especially since for Fairy Tail, I did one with my little Armin, who is right here. And my little Armin is just adorable. But yes, I'm going to do one with my little Levi. It's his turn now. So Levi says hi. He's waving. But anyway, I figured I do my Manga Nerdigan live reactions with my plushies, because why the fuck not? Because look how adorable Levi is. Just look how adorable he is. Wait till I get a Kurapika or a Kahlua plushie. They're freaking adorable. And if you haven't watched my Fairy Tail Manga Nerdigan live reaction to see how adorable my little Armin is, which I will definitely be using in my Attack on Titan live reaction, yeah, you need to go do that. But anyway, let's get to it. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get to see more Kurapika, because Kurapika is my baby. I love you, Levi, and I love you too, Armin, Sesshomaru, and Trunks. But for the purposes of Hunter x Hunter, I love Kurapika too. So to all our passengers on board, the Black Whale is now setting off safely on its voyage to the sea. The ship's journey will take 2 months as it heads for the Dark Continent. For the first 3 weeks, we will be sailing through territorial waters used by normal sailing vessels, cruise ships, fishing boats, and so on. There we will refuel and perform one final check of the ship. In the savage, untamed waters, even more frightening than the seas of the skies, fierce, brutal storms and tornadoes, lightning and thunder, and other harsh turns of weather, in addition to all variety of flying creatures await. And since the skies are the battleground for their turf war and never-ending struggle for existence, it can be extremely dangerous as such. We will unfortunately be unable to open the ship's top deck door. The ship's top deck's dome. There we go. Don't make fun of me, Levi. And from there we will be braving the stormy seas for another 5 weeks, until at last we arrive at the Dark Continent. And for public purposes of this voyage, this continent will be the goal for the general passengers and the Kakin Royals. I like that we get an expansion. I like that we're getting a map and know where we're going. Thank you, Tagashi. And now we're at Deck 3, the first class cabin. So that's where we'll be transferring to Morel's ship and head to the gate where the Keeper is waiting. On the way there is a small island where we will establish a relay point. Nova will manage the traffic of goods and personnel. Tokiyorin will handle transportation from the Dark Continent to the relay point, but my ability isn't quite as useful as Nove's. I can't teleport and my transporting ability is pretty poor. We should try to find another 2 or 3 people to help with transportation soon. Let's see. Her face is so small, her eyes are so huge, and her body so thin. How'd she get like that? She's so cute. I just want to poke her belly. I'm gonna poke your little belly, Levi, because your belly is fucking cute. But leave me alone! Leave my nerdiness alone. We're currently searching, but it hasn't been easy. Deck 1, Beyond Cell. Do we really need 3 people standing guard over him? This is seriously a waste of personnel and resources. Then you leave. If we ditch the dead weight, everything runs better. Ha 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 ha! Right back at you, Ape. In case of an emergency, they probably want multiple Zodiac members on the first and second decks, but there's no merit in him escaping to the upper deck. Having 3 people guarding beyond is just too much. Let's decide on a rotation and propose it to Mizai to have one of us support the royal troops. You still reading? Haven't you memorized it all by now? You should read up on this labyrinth city that we're heading to. If I die, one of you is going to have to step up and take my place as the head of as the head undersecretary. As if that ever happened. Besides, if you die, it'd be way after all of us do. Not to mention, there's full-scale support and security from the Hunter Association, so there won't be any problem. Although not including officially, the current head of the International Sea Travel Permission Bureau is one of the sole survivors. And besides, you're pretty much living a living endorsement and backing up Beyond's accomplishments, so we're totally safe. The director told you the same thing already, didn't he? You're a total shoo-in for success. So don't go screwing up now. We'll be counting on you. Yes. Don't be screwing up shit now. Deck 3. Leo Rio. It's 200. There's the medical care facility. Finally, we see Leo Rio. Like, I don't know after how many chapters we see Leo Rio. It's 200 boxes of antihistamines on the top shelf. Top of shelf C. Don't make fun of me, Levy. Stop mocking me. And 150 boxes of diphenidol on the bottom shelf of, on the bottom of shelf C, all right? It's an emergency. Deliver these to number 2. Make sure you keep refilling them so no row runs out, and stay on top of all of our staff members. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So get a soldier to pharmacy. Customers flooded in and out are fighting over purchases. Got it. Deck 4, Kakin Royal Troops Meeting Room. Deck 3, Central Courthouse. There's a courthouse. Oh my god, he's so adorable! I'm sorry, but Kurapika is like the cutest thing ever, besides in Hunter x Hunter, besides Kahlua. I'm sorry, Armin. You are adorable in Attack on Titan, but fucking Kurapika is like so adorable. I want to hug him and squeeze him like right now, but I will settle for hugging and squeezing you right now, Levi. Since I don't have a Kurapika plushie, I will hug and squeeze you for right now. But goddamn it, Kurapika is so cute. I'm a sucker for blondes. I'm sorry, Levi, but it's true. I'm a sucker for blondes. Okay. It's Woody. Ew! Ew! This reminds me of Cell just a little bit. Of Empire. It's gross. All his blood has been drained out. God, Kurapika has such a nice ass. I'm sorry. Oh my god, the anime makes it makes me enjoy the anime even more. Like, the anime really made me appreciate Kurapika's ass. I'm sorry. He didn't report it at his regular time, so we went to check on him and found him like this. The stall wasn't locked, but to be honest, I don't really lock the bathroom stall behind myself either. The time of death is estimated between 12:15 and 12:30. There wasn't any trace of evidence of any intruders, was there? Nope, not at all. Which means, unfortunately, the suspect is someone from inside this area. There's still something else it could be. I'm going to take off his clothes. Whoa! Look at all those holes! Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Alright, just from looking at the situation, it seems like some kind of Nen attack was used. For what I'm about to do next, I want all of you to answer me truthfully. There's a high probability that the assailant was a Nen user from outside. If any one of you here can use Nen, speak up now. Nen, is that some kind of superpower? Use it. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. Are you sure this isn't the work of some strange creature? God, Kurapika's face is just adorable in profile too. I'm sorry, I can't help but admire a beautiful man. Just don't give me that look. The situation is even worse than I thought. Using my chains here would be risky. I can understand the royal guards feigning ignorance here, but it's just incomprehensible for these hunters to be acting this way. If they had taken the initiative and started working together here, the royal guards might have given us their support. It's almost time for you to head to the head for the ceremony hall. The corpse will now be handed over to the royal army. From now on, try to always move together with people around you, never alone. Why did you speak up? Didn't you speak up? Although it's true, Nen is a confidential matter for the association, you know very well that this is an emergency situation that comes before that secrecy. If we aren't quick to respond, then we won't be able to get through what's ahead. Conversely, I'd like to ask you something now. Why would you bring up the topic of Nen among these people? What did you say? Our mission is limited to the protection of the Queen and the Prince. That there was clearly an internal matter for the Kakin army, wasn't it? It can't be. If there were any Nen users among the troops, then us speaking up would have had an opposite effect. It would have been tantamount to us declaring our intent to stick our necks into the private disputes and affairs of the Kakin. If we just focus on the mission, we won't get wrapped up in any of that. They haven't been informed about the succession war. No shit! Didn't you apply for these positions at the official Kakin site? Of course, we applied and entered through the site. So then, after that, you met the Queen, right? You're talking about the face-to-face interview? We were exempted from that. Unlike you, after the voyage was announced, we got in touch with Kakin about everything. We went through the entry process just for formality's sake. That's why we were much more complex about the situation between the royal family and the troops than you do. It seems the Queen may have taken a bit of a liking to you, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. Which means through Pariston, and he didn't tell them about the succession war, which means it's safe to assume Pariston himself doesn't know about it either. So then the only one who knows about the whole situation that's been recruited here is me. God, that face is so cute! Oh my god, that Karofika face is just, terrible! And Pariston is a son of a bitch. You know what? I've been thinking about this for a while now. Pariston is like Trump. He talks out of his ass and he's clueless about the politics that are going on. Just saying. Queen Oyoto, it's your turn to leave your seat. So everyone's participating in this departure ceremony, which means it'll be a 14-man battle royale. Although the king and the royal guard is watching over this, they really are underestimating me. It would be foolish for anyone to try and get me, the first prince, out of the way to become king. They will be met with execution, and if any of the other princes should wind up getting killed, well, I could think of that as my own good luck. I will not be killed so easily. Let's see. Lady Kachuo, it's your turn to leave your seat. All right, let's go, fool. But we had all agreed to leave our seats one at a time. Come on, she's just seeing me off to the connecting corridor. Yeah, besides, the two of us have some girl talk to go over. That's right. Ho ho ho, those two really do get along so well. We might even end up with two kings. There's something suspicious about those women's. You can see it too, huh, Levi? There's something suspicious about those two women's. Kai, you know, I was thinking about this succession war. Don't go saying my fucking name so casually, idiot. Now listen up. Let's go work together and kill off all the other princes. When we're done and it's just the two of us left, I'll ask Papa to let you live. Tell your guards to cooperate with mine. You understand? Smile, shipper brains. The cameras are watching us. All right, Fufu. It's a promise, Kay. I heard it all. She's terrifying. Tell Papa to move that old geezer's seat from the RJ Foundation away from mine. He kept giving me these pervy stares the whole time. It was totally gross. Yes, milady. This girl, her entire self is a lie. It's a lie! It's a lie! I'm having fun doing this. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell happened here? I don't know. We all had our own preparation responsibilities to see to. Who was the last one to see them? It was their scheduled report time 15 minutes ago. I didn't see them, but they reported nothing out of the ordinary. Oh my god! The chains! A gun! And that sexy face! Oh my god! Don't give me that look! I can't appreciate a good-looking man, Levi. Don't get all gelling on me. Or you're gonna go to the jelly school. Sit back, your highness. All of you, moving. Oh my god! His eyes got red! I love the Kurta eyes. The Kurta eyes are so fucking sexy. And leave me alone. I love the Kurta eyes. Oh my god, the Kurta eyes are sexy, motherfucker. It's just sexy. All of you move to the living room. I'm going to tell you everything I know, and then I'm going to ask you some questions. If you lie, this chain will spin, and if it spins, I shoot. Oh, shit is going down! Shit is going down! I'm glad I had you with me for this one, Levi. Glad I had you with me. gonna have Sashama with me for this one. Well, I'm glad I had you with me for this one, Levi. This was a fun one. But, dude, shit is going down. Kurapika's not playing anymore. He has the chains out. His eyes are sexy red. It's time to go shoot some motherfuckers. Yes, it is. So what did you nerdigans think of this chapter? I want to know. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do you love the Kurta eyes? Who do you think is lying? Is this just a huge game of Clue? Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, please donate to my Patreon, Become a Nerdigan Today, which is in the description box below. Yeah, Levi is pointing to the description box below. And also, if you want to help expand my empire, particularly the video game Nerdigan Empire, or I actually have in my Nerdigans Inc. wish list a Kurapika plushie and a Kahlua plushie because they're fucking expensive. If you want to help expand that so I have little Kurapika on my shoulder, sorry Levi, I would love to just have you and Armin for my Attack on Titan live reactions. That would be pretty sweet. If you want to do that, the link to my Nerdigan wish list is there. I'll probably put a Tokyo Ghoul plushie in there as well at some point. Maybe some Fairy Tail plushies as well. Maybe some Bleach plushies. I don't know. But yeah, the link to that will be in the description box below. Or if you just want to send me like random crap for my wall, because I'm going to get a Kahlua poster here pretty soon. And I'm going to have Chibi Gon and Kahlua like probably right here. And some probably in mid-July. If you want to do that, just follow me on Twitter and DM me. My Twitter handle's in the description box below. And I will see you guys next time. Say bye, Levi. Bye-bye. We'll be seeing you guys later.